In this video, I am going to be making a vegan pepper steak. I'm going to use steak cut mushrooms, an onion, some green pepper. I'm going to make some brown rice, and I'm just going to use some very basic seasonings: onion powder, garlic powder, some veggie broth, pepper, and pink salt. I don't have very much soy sauce left, but I'm going to make it work. After I cut up all of the veggies, or the peppers and the onions, I rinse them off really well. I'm going to be throwing them in the skillet here in just a minute. I'm taking the mushroom. I went ahead and I rinsed them off. I'm going to go ahead and coat these in olive oil, a little bit of olive oil, just to coat them. And then I'm going to be throwing some of this steak seasoning on. This is just a generic brand, but you can use whatever brand you want. This is completely vegan. There's nothing in here. I checked the label, so I'm going to be using this to season these. And I'm also going to use a little bit of liquid smoke, not much. I'm just going to put a little bit on here just to season these up to give them a more steak flavor. And then I'm going to put all of this in the skillet and saute it up. Now I've laid all of these out flat in the skillet, and I'm just going to add the peppers and onions on top. And then I'm going to go in and add some seasoning on here. All the seasonings I showed you before: the salt, the pepper, the garlic powder, onion powder. And just let this all cook together and cook down, and then we'll be back. Very simple dish. I'll add in some soy sauce, and then we're going to serve this over some brown rice that I have cooking over here, and I think it's going to be really good. Alright, the vegetables are cooking down. I added one of the bouillon, the veggie bouillon cubes, to the mixture. I had the lid on for a little bit, and it created some juice on this. I took it off for a while, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of flour to kind of thicken that fluid up and make a gravy. I did add all the seasonings, and I put the rest of the soy sauce that I had. I wish I had some more. So you want to put as much as you desire in this. And this is going to be really tasty to put over some rice. I'm going to start by sprinkling on just about a tablespoon of the flour. And then I'm going to mix that in. If you don't want the flour, you certainly don't have to put that in. I think if you want to keep the gluten out, or however you do that, you can leave that flour out. But I wanted to make this a little bit thick and kind of like a gravy, so I'm adding that flour in, and I'm just going to mix that up.